That's my 200th roast since Christmas. Well, we're gonna make a quick trip up to the airport because I've got to get. I already have one, but I need another ticket because I've got to head back to the States in a couple of weeks and bring some things, and we're gonna start working on parts of the house. Hopefully next Monday the septic plan is done and all that kind of stuff, and then when I get back we'll work on the septic, the driveway, and the digging the hole for the foundation. At least that's my plan. Hopefully the weather in that time frame when I'm back will agree with me. Tickets are all done. I had 2 other tickets that were already paid for, so all I had to do was change the dates, and that was easy enough. Got that done, and where are those people coming from?
Probably a boat.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
They took the boat.
Okay, so, you know, I've seen some people saying things, the Navy base is closed off and you can't get to the beach. Well, because somebody's going to be developing it. And yes, somebody is going to be developing it. And that's 1. And 2, that's his right if he was to close it off. But the road that everybody has in question is nothing to do with this over here. It's a totally different. It's probably private property. That road's been there for ages, and for whatever reason, the guy decided he's going to do something, or he's thinking about doing something, so he put up a chain. But it has nothing to do, as far as I know, with this resort in any regard. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but even if I am wrong, if it's part of this to-be resort, well, that's the man's choice. It's his. And, you know, like I've said before, I'm not opposed to development, because the economy on the island, I mean, it's booming right now. I mean, there's tons of tourists here and everything else. So you would think everybody would have some type of employment. And even under these conditions, that's not the case. Not everybody's employed. There's a very high unemployment rate. I probably should explain a little. You know, maybe some of you will take it wrong when I said, you know, I think development needs to happen here. And I do think development needs to happen here because there's just not enough jobs for the amount of people. And this place only has, I don't know, maybe 10, 12,000 people. And out of those people, not all of them are working adults. So it has to be tempered, the development here, with best interests of the island, the visitors. Everything has to be done right. If it's just a haphazard, throw it up, do whatever kind of thing to make a quick buck maybe or something like that, yeah, it's not going to benefit the island or the people. But if somebody's building a development and they've got a long-term view on how they want to do it, and they also have the funds to be able to do that long-term view, then hey, I think they should be able to do it because, like I said, it's busy here now. Over the last maybe 5 years, maybe a little more, it's come that there's only really late August, September, and the beginning of October that it's slow. So that's been a lot of growth that's happened. So if it's as busy as that with tourism, how come everybody doesn't have a job? So what's going to happen if something happens? I mean, I don't know the future. Suppose something goes wrong in the world economy, or hurricane comes through. You know, there's numerous possibilities. But if there aren't enough jobs, people end up having to leave. You know, I mean, a lot of people will leave here and go to work in Nassau because there's more opportunities there. The pay's better. The life's not so better, but crime's higher. You know, nobody really wants to live in Nassau. But there are jobs, and there is better money to be made. So if a person or company or whatever wants to come in and do a development or some kind of project, and it's going to provide jobs for the construction, jobs for after it's done, and there's a long-term plan for it, yeah, I'm all for it. If it's just a slap together type thing, going to cause problems for the island, problems for the people, no, I'm not. So I just wanted to clear that up a little bit.